In this video, we want to show you a cycling trip, a cycling vacation in Cyprus. I don't know anybody who's gone here before, so we don't really know much about what cycling is in Cyprus. I know it is cycling. We rented bikes from Aspire, and actually Paul from Aspire just dropped them off. We got here late last night. It was dark, and we really didn't know what we were waking up to, and we did wake up to this right here. So that was a pleasant surprise. We're staying at the Esprit Villas. I'll put links to this all at the bottom or in the descriptions to where we're staying and whatnot. And yeah, we rented really nice canyon bikes, and we're gonna set those up now, and then we're gonna go on a first ride. Everybody rides on the left here because this was a former British colony, Cyprus. So we can almost ride the whole island. We're not going to get into the northern part, the Turkish part. We're going to stay with the Cypriots. You know, they seem to be very nice and pleasant people so far, and this place here it's awesome. So this video is all going to be about what's cycling like on this island, how are the rides, how are the roads, what did we discover, and where to go and what not to do. Hopefully not much not to do. So what do you think of the bike?
It's really nice. Just have to adjust a little stuff.
Okay.
The seat's a little too far back still for me.
So I guess we're ready for our first ride. When we first got here, it was a little cloudy, and it rained a bit. I guess December, January is like their rainy season, so be aware of that. And then, so today we're gonna do a ride from Neo-Chorio to Stavros and Tis Psokas. Sorry for the pronunciation. I don't know how to say this in Cypriot. Is it? No, it's Greek. We're in Cyprus, but I guess I speak Greek. So I don't know how to say this. It's 66.3 miles, 7,641 feet of climbing. Paul from Aspire Cycling, who we rented our bikes from, he was actually nice enough, and he sent us a couple of routes, links in their Strava maps, so we can just follow them along. That makes it a lot easier, and that's one of the hardest thing when you go to a new country or a new place, when you don't know where to go, and then you tend to take the big roads and you miss the little tiny roads that are much better to ride on. We're like what? Mile number 10 out of 66, and little traffic, very minor on the ocean, and then we took a right and then started heading up the hills, and there's nothing going on with cars. It's pretty mellow. I would give it a 9 out of 10 as far as traffic goes, and people drive pretty slow. It's about 16 degrees Celsius, I think. What was that again in Fahrenheit?
60s?
60s? 50. I think high 50s, 57. I got a long sleeve jersey and tights on. Slightly overdressed, but I'm comfortable. I'd rather be too warm. And yeah, this is the view. So we started all the way down there just to get
that far away from it. All the way up here, we're like, I'm guessing 1,200 feet, 1,200 meters, 3,600 feet? Yeah, don't quote me on this. But there's the chicken sprint. How's the chicken sprint?
My behind hurts so much.
Oh, she's hurting. This is what, 30 miles climbing?
29.50.
29? That's ridiculous. But yeah, we came from way down there. Well, things just got a little steeper. You alright? A little late, lady. I hope this goes all the way. But I see the ocean.
Thank God.
In case you're wondering why I'm by myself, yeah, I think riding that long of a ride off the couch might not be the best idea. So it took a little longer. Stacy bonked a bit, so I ditched her at a fish and chips place in town, and I'm gonna basically get the car by myself. Hit some mud on the way home, but I just got back. I'm gonna get changed, get in the car, and pick up Stacy, who's probably eating dinner right now. You've been waiting for a while? Are you human?
I just cramped standing.
Oh my god.
It was so fucking hard.
This is what the end looks like. Yep, this is happening. Sorry.
My legs don't bend.
She's alive!
Gosh damn it! I can't even get the cookies I wanted. Can't walk. Oh, my legs.
So, just like I said, she's fine. We're going home now. It's all my fault, like always. We should have left earlier. Oh, it's getting dark here now. You got a full kitchen.
I got a full family.
And we got
guys.
spectators.
I got a little one.
All right. So it's got a takeout window. They got a little takeout window in the kitchen.
Now that the tempers have cooled down, what happened yesterday? So I'm gonna take responsibility for leaving too late because it gets dark at 4:45, and we would have been fine. We had like 20 miles to go, and it was like almost 2 hours. But I didn't know there were 3 more climbs, and they were like 9% grade. They were pretty long. So I didn't look at the profile. So we kind of got caught in the dark. Yeah, I'll take the fall for that. And other than that, it was all good. How was the ride?
It was all awesome until the guy in the tractor smiled at me on the second to last climb, and it was what was it? 9% grade for 5 kilometers. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot stand up anymore and pedal. How the hell we made it home if it wasn't for Jurgen kind of pushing me, and telling me that I was doing awesome. I would have flung the bike in the woods.
I did get to ride on the bike path in the dark, which is fine, which I almost wiped out in mud because I didn't see it. But so today we're not gonna go do Mount Olympus because we saw it from a distance and it's all snow up there, and it's cold. So, and since we were up yesterday, I think we were like at 1,300 meters at least up there. I know one of the signs said 1,200 meters elevation. We're not going to go right up there because it's a little too cold right now. I mean, it is December. We're going to do a 2-hour ride flat along the ocean, just from Polis up north, or actually that would be northeast, towards the Turkish border. We're just going to ride an hour out and back and take it a little easy today, and then see what happens tomorrow. The weather's kind of iffy too, so it's not clear skies. It's got clouds and stuff, and they're forecasting a couple of rainy days in the future, so we'll see what happens.
Second ride, Cyprus. We're not going up the climb today. We kind of pooped from yesterday. We're just gonna go 2 hours along the ocean. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe tomorrow we'll do a little more climbing. There's another loop from here to Paphos, and that's like 5,000 feet of climb or something.
Yeah.
So today flattish along the ocean. Hi. What's today? Third day?
Third day.
All right, third ride, third day. Our third ride is we had to kind of change plans this morning because it was raining in the north where we were staying in Polis, so we drove down to Paphos. We wanted to originally make a loop from Polis to Paphos. Like, to get there you have to climb over the center kind of the island, which is roughly, I'd say 2,000 foot climb. So right over one side, right back on the other side, all the little humps in between. It was originally a 44-mile ride with a little over 5,000 feet of climbing. Because of the weather, we cut this whole thing in half. We started from Akama towards Paphos, and then we're climbing up on top of the center of the island, basically. Well, not the center of the island, like the ridge that divides Paphos to Polis. And then we're gonna ride along a little bit at the top, and then we'll drop back down. Should be pretty much half. So about 22 miles. And I don't know, I'm guessing like 2,300 feet of climbing altogether. And it was really cold where we started. It's hot here. Like, when it rains and the sun's gone in December, it gets cold. Cold like in the 50s Fahrenheit. But now, sun is strong when it does come out. So it warms up pretty quickly. And now we're just gonna climb it up from the ocean. Yep. It's beautiful. first encounter of goats. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Seem to be goats everywhere. What are these guys doing over here? Hello, Mr. Goat.
I'm so happy. So sad. Goats, I've seen goats, these wild
They're
ones.
climbing.
Woo.
Still not getting easier. So yesterday we're staying down here in Poli's, right there. Yesterday our flat ride was to that tip over there, right there, the back. And yeah, today we rode from Paphos to the ridge, and now we're gonna ride a little loop up top and then back down.
Downhill.
Think about December rides. I guess it rains a lot here. Finishing a ride on Yakima. And there's an amazing rainbow happening right in front of us. I think it's already raining in the mountains. I guess we picked the right side to ride today. There's a car. So today is our fourth ride. We're gonna ride from Polis to the Turkish border since Cyprus is divided, and then we're gonna bang a right up the mountains.
We're not going to that.
Nope, that's Turkey.
Oh,
No,
we're going this way.
there's like UN troops and all kinds of weird.
So we're going
There's
this
another tower up there too.
up there.
No, if you look straight up. Stacy's coming up the climb. We've been climbing up. We've been climbing up from the border basically. So anything past this sign, I guess, is Turkish. So besides Turkish Cyprus border, it's actually the European border. I was just thinking about, because Turkey is not European Union. Cyprus is, I guess, Middle East, Europe, UN buffer zone in between. And Stacy on the edge. There you go. I guess no photographs into Turkey. Good thing I'm taking video. getting ready for the, what is it, 20-kilometer downhill?
Yeah.
Hopefully all downhill. I got a winter hat. Stacey's putting on winter jacket and booties. It's kind of cold up here. December. And I brought lights. I feel like the reversed vampire racing the sun down to the hotel, whatever, house, apartment.
So today was supposed to be our 5th day of riding, but it's a washout, maybe, possibly. We're gonna take the bikes in the car, go to the southern part of the island. Maybe, if it stops raining, we'll ride a couple miles, whatever. We'll do like 2 hours, or flat, maybe, hopefully. If not, we'll just look at some sights. So with some luck, we actually got upgraded to a station wagon. We just rented an economy car. So that means I can fit the bikes in. And actually, I'll leave the rear wheel in. So I got one bike leaning to the right, one bike leaning to the left. So they're really not touching each other. So you don't want to necessarily put them on top of each other and scratch the bikes up. You know, do some damage. Yeah. So we're gonna take the bikes with us and hopefully it stops raining and then we get to ride a little bit. And if not, we're just gonna walk around and go on a hike. Last ride. Last ride. Cats everywhere. Last ride.
Wait, where are my glasses now? I just had them. I have to find them.
It's a really nice bike path out of Paphos. Going on for quite a while now, so we'll see how far that goes. The negative on December in Cyprus is, I guess, rain. And the positive would be, it's really green. Like everything is blooming. And then December 27th, is it?
8th.
December 28th?
Yeah.
Tons of oranges on trees, citrons, tomatoes, celery we saw. Like, things are just growing and popping out of the ground right now here. So it's the growing season, I guess. I don't know if it's all year round, but tons of fruits and vegetables everywhere.